What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing fantastic. As you can see, uh, I mean, Chelsea lost again. This time against Real Madrid, and so it's a friendly. So let's be calm. It's just friendly. But hey, we lost against Real Madrid, so we're gonna try to address that. And of course, there are some transfer news. Atletico Madrid, they are moving in silence like submarine, like they are not doing a lot of noise, but they're moving in silence. If Real Madrid and Barca are on the news all the time, Mbappe and Enzi Flick, Chimeone and his boys are moving in silence. So we're gonna try to talk about that because it involves some Chelsea. Like there is a link between the Atletico transfer between Atletico and Man City and the Chelsea target. So we're gonna try to address all that, and of course some press conference after the game by our coach. So we're gonna try to talk about those, and of course the Olympic game are in. Spain are out. US are in the final. So we're gonna try to address those. Anyway, guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the world of soccer. Yo, if you're not allowed to subscribe, make sure to give me that thumbs up and share this with your friend. Anyway, let's start with Chelsea's game. I mean, 2-2 against Wrexham, 4-1 against Celtic, 3-0 against America, the only win we have so far, and a game loss against Man City, 4-2. And today we lost against Real Madrid, C team or B team, whatever you want to call it, 2-1. And we couldn't even have the position of the ball because that's his trademark, right? We want to have the ball, we want to create chances. And today against Real Madrid C team, we couldn't even have that. I mean, the excuse will be is friendly. He's just been there for 3 weeks. It's not like something gonna take off quickly. And but boy, our defense need to look at themselves, bro. Bajasile, it just was horrific. The 2 goal. I mean, I hope he's not the starting player for in the season because Bajasile, he don't step up. Like at the first goal, I don't know why he can't go back up into there's no space to back up into. Yo, when are you going to engage? The first and the second goal, they are all both similar. The defender just back up. They didn't do anything else. And it was Brahim Jazz. This is not even Mbappe or like you see, it's a Vini. I mean, Vini had a good first half, because he was subbed off. They brought in the kid in the second half to traumatize us. Even those kids were like holding the ball from us. So the lineup was just Real Madrid was playing with 4-3-3 and Chelsea was playing with 4-2-3-1, which is the only formation we use and they win against America, right? Because the 3-4-2 we play against Celtic, we lost. Against Wrexham, we tied. I think Man City we play with a similar formation. Against Man City we play with 4 back and we still lost. So this game we started with Jorgensen, not chances today. So conceding goal is not only chances. I think it's our defensive setup. We play with really high line and it's ridiculous. It's really hard. Every time they pinch the ball to Vini was like 1v1 against Rich James. Every time. Yeah, they need to work on that. It's good to play beautiful football and all that, but you need to work on your defensive setup. And if you lose the ball, how are you going to get it back? So we don't want to be like a Tottenham next year, scoring a lot of goal, conceding more goal. It's not sustainable. We cannot play like that. We need to work on our defensive setup. So anyway, the back four was Levi Cowell, Benoit Bajasile, which I don't understand. They're both lefty. Both these players play with their left-footed. How can you put 2 left-footed in the center back? Levi Cowell, you put him in a position where he cannot perform. Even though he wasn't the worst today, it was Bajasile who was playing on his left foot. So we're playing with 2 center back with 2 lefty players. And of course, Malo Augusto, I think he officially transformed him into left back because he's now using. Cucurella is not there, but Chilwell is not playing. I don't know what Chilwell did to him, or maybe they're selling him too because this dickhead are selling everybody at the moment. So of course, Malo Gusto left back, and Rich James right back. I mean, he had a really tough game today against Vini, but yeah, he held himself really well, And of course, we have uh, Enzo Fernandez and of course Romeo Lavia, who started in the double pivot. So we had Sterling left wing, Nuno Madueke, and of course we had Nkunku and Marquinhos at the front. So these are the players we started with. It's 4-3-3. I mean, we were playing against a 4-3-3 of Real Madrid with Vini, Rodrigo, and Brian Jazz leading the front. And of course, Luka Modric, 39 years old, still playing, traumatized our midfield. And of course, Martin, Ceballos, I don't know Martins, who is Martins is, and Eder Militao, Antonio Rudiger, former Chelsea player, and Ferran Garcia, and of course Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez is not a right back. He's been playing there for a while, but he's a winger. But he was playing there. And Thibaut Courtois, of course, the snake. So like this was the team we played against. I mean, they have balanced the team. You will see Martin and Ceballos are not really starting player, but those guys, they are good players. I don't know Martins, but Ceballos and Ferran Garcia last year, they were playing enough game. So it was a B team. Just because Jude Bellingham wasn't there, Mbappe never played with them, so we don't really count Mbappe at the moment, right? And Carvajal wasn't there because he's in vacation. So overall, I think this is the type of team they will be playing with. Just they will maybe just add Chouameni wasn't there too. Kamavinga wasn't there. So here is a B/C team. That's what they play against us. So overall, when we started the game, in terms of start, the first half, like we had the position, but it wasn't that dominant. Because each time Real Madrid break out, it was a danger, right? They have more shot than us. Overall, they have 14 shot, and we had only 9. And 3, everyone had 3 on target. They scored 2, we scored only 1. Madueke again, I think he having good preseason, So overall, even the position we couldn't get it, it was like 57-43 to Real Madrid because they dominated the second half. I thought in the second half when the sub will be made, our team will be performing better. But no, even when Caicedo come in, because Caicedo came they played Caicedo for Romeo Lavia. So Lavia was taken off for Caicedo, and of course Sterling for Modric, and this guy, what's his name? Downsbury. Downsbury. I don't know. Yes, Downsbury Hall came on. Of course, Wesley Fofana came on for Rich James, and Downsbury came on for Mark Gill. So we didn't even have a striker at the end of the game. There were no striker in the game. I mean, Jackson started the training. He didn't train full time yet with the club, but he's back. So the worrisome. I'm worried now because we concede too many goals, and it's easy to attack us. Like when Real Madrid do only 1-2, they have all the time space available for them, either in the left side or the right side. Every time they play through ball, those players were good. Our defenders weren't defending. They weren't defending, and this is not a system that we can prevail in the Premier League. Because Man City play a position football, but they're really good. They can defend, or if they have the ball, they can get the ball back in 15, maximum 20 seconds. They will get the ball back. If you wanna have a high pressing football, a lot of the position you have to be able to press to get the ball back. Because today Real Madrid had the position more than us, and our strength is supposed to be that. Real Madrid is not even a positioning team. Real Madrid love to play in transition. They don't even care about the ball. If that team dominates you, you're in big trouble. We are in a big trouble. Like, I don't know what this season gonna look like. I think this was our last game in US because the next game will be against Inter before the Premier League starts. Because Saturday will be the Community Shield against Man United and Manchester City. So the league are back, and we're still not ready. Our defense is bad, really bad. We are really bad. Our defense is not. We can defend to save our own life. It doesn't matter which keeper is there. I think people like to blame on chances. It's not chances. It's the defensive. The whole back line is whole of it. Last year we conceded a record season goal with 64 goals, and the way we're playing this year, I think we're gonna concede more Because in the Premier League, they hit you in a counter, they will take you. This is not like in Leicester where Leicester had a better player, they were kicked out in the Premier League just the first year because those teams have most of their players when they get relegated the first year. They can come back if they have a decent structure. And that's what Maresca had. A Premier League team playing the championship and then he brought them back. So it's different. Like Chelsea is not better than like Liverpool. We are not better than Arsenal. We are not better than Man City. I don't think even we are better than Tottenham. And the way we are playing is really worrisome because a team that cannot defend cannot pretend to play any title. We can't. Even the Conference League, I know we'll be playing Braga or whatever team next week. Thursday we're going to see Braga or the other team. I don't know which team is it. But whoever passes, that's what we're going to play. To go to the Conference League. I don't even think we can do something there. If we play like this, bro, in those Conference League, you playing with against the champion of Kazakhstan or whatever. So they are a decent team there. And we need to learn how to defend. Because the goal, we're going to talk about the goal later. But if the defensive setup is not good, we are in a big trouble for the season. It wasn't good. It wasn't good enough. I know Madrid scored good goal. But Real Madrid played their boys in the second half. Andre Lenin, he did a really two good save in the beginning of the Nico Paz, Jonami Latasa, Jacob Ramon, Lorenzo Agba. We don't even know who these guys are. They came on the second half, they dominated the game. The second half, we were dominated. We weren't seeing the ball. That's not normal. It's not normal like that. I'm scared now, guys. Like in the beginning, I was saying I was like, oh yeah, it's just friendly and stuff. But like if you're losing all your friendly game, you better be ready because our first game will be against Manchester City. If you start with a 3 or 4-0, losing 3 to 4-0, the season gonna be long, very long for us, and it won't be easy. Anyway, Modric has the pace. He had a really good chance. I mean, I don't know how he shot the ball on the sky like that. And Raheem Sterling, the 1v1 today wasn't working. I don't understand why. I mean, we had our chances. We tried to create some chances. We didn't have a lot of shots on target. We have only 3. We had only 3 shots on target. Lavia looked all right. But overall, I think Real Madrid dominated us in the midfield. We were taking too many risks of going from the back and up front. I mean, we did a 2 6s for 1. It was good. But you play like that in the Premier League, bro, they will kill us, man. Like, they will kill us. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's worrisome. Anyway, even though, like, I like how Maresca is talking in the press conference when he was him and Caicedo, they were talking. I mean, Caicedo was repeating the same thing. He says he was saying in his interview, say, oh yeah, when he came the first year, there was a lot of pressure because of the money, and he didn't go to the Liverpool because Chelsea. He was talking to him for 2 months, and they were there with him in the hard time when he was having difficulty with Brighton. Chelsea was there to talk to him and his family. That's why he chose us. It was a difficult decision for him. He chose us, and the pressure was there. And this year, his goal is to just perform well. He just repeated the same thing he said in his interview, I think 1 month ago. And Maresca has a really good communication skill. Because even he was saying, okay, every player in the squad are squad player. There is no guarantee for a player to start. Because they were asking him about Gallagher. He's just squad player. He said everyone is squad player. So the press conference was really good. And but, bro, he said we need time. Like Carlo Ancelotti was praising him because Carlo Ancelotti know him as a player. They bought him from West Bromwich, I think, to Juve when he was the coach of Juve or AC Milan. So he know him for a long time ago. So they trust him, but they asking for time. I think everyone, Guardiola and Ancelotti, is calling for it. And even him, he repeated it in the press conference. Like, people need a result, but the coach need really time. It's not just excuses. They need time to implement their idea. And he was saying, like, when he come to Chelsea, he already know they have a good squad. If the team, if they can bring in to make it even better, he's not against it. But he know before signing that Chelsea already have a good player. But the time he's looking for, if you keep playing like this, I don't think you're gonna have it. You're gonna be just another Grand Potter. Grand Potter lasted for 7 months. We don't know, like if this keep going, we lose our first 5 game. I'm pretty sure he will be gone. But anyway, it's gonna be just interesting to see how the season gonna start because our last game is against Inter Milan. I don't know. They're gonna cook us again because I don't see us beating anybody, bro. It was tough game. Real Madrid though, but Real Madrid just played I think 2 games. They lost against AC Milan, they lost against Barcelona, and then they just had their first win. So it was interesting. It was interesting to see. So anyway, talking about Chelsea because the problem, our all problem is because we don't have a player. Our player, good player, they cannot buy expensive player, and the good player we have from the academy, they're selling all of them. Like there is a list from Sky Sport, saying like Chelsea academy player that has been sold. I think it is a lot of money. Calamos Andre, 5 million. Robin Lefitchik was 15 million. Omar Richardson, 20 million. Lewis Hall, 28. And Ian Maston, 37.5. And Maison Mount, 55. And of course, Gallagher is going for 38, which is kind of little bit weird, right? Like if you look at it, because Gallagher is going, and of course, Chelsea is going for other Atletico Madrid player Samu Omoridion. He was at the Jeux Olympic. He was at the Olympic game. He's still there because they're gonna be playing the final against France. So they say, oh no, it's a different deal, but this look like a money laundering, man. Like, our player is 37 million, this guy is 37 million. Why don't you swipe up the player? And even though Maresca was saying the SRP rule would be hurting all the Premier League team because if they want to protect the academy player, this rule need to be scrapped. I think he's right because we're selling. But I don't want to give the excuses because I think this club would sell them anyway because they need them. They want money. But I think this rule amplified that too because now the club have to sell their academy for pure profit to cover their ass for the bad decision they made, right? So like now we are in that situation, and Atletico Madrid and Chelsea found a common ground. They agreed on deal, £37 million, and Conor Gallagher said yes. So he's gonna do his medical visit, and he's gonna go because the Chelsea couldn't give him the contract he wanted. They offered him 2 years plus one. He didn't want that. He wanted security, like maybe 3 or 4 or 5 years. They didn't give him that. So now he's going to Atletico Madrid for 5 years. They're gonna give him 5 years. He's gonna play Champions League. We don't know when Chelsea is going to back to Champions League, but Atletico Madrid is in the Champions League, and they can challenge the title in Spain because Atletico is doing really good recruitment. So like we're gonna see how they're gonna end. If you're gonna get Omorodion too at Chelsea, another striker, because Jackson can play at the left wing. So we will see what's going to happen there. Anyway, Atletico is working really hard because they just agreed with Man City to sign Julian Alvarez to 81 million pound. They bought that dude 14 million pound from River Plate. They're selling him 81 million after 2 years or 3. He won everything with City. There's nothing to win there anymore, and he's leaving. City is making the money. That's a smart decision. While Chelsea is there paying player expensive, selling them like a peanut. Our ownership is just it's different. Man City is working differently. And you will see the replacement they're going to bring for him. You will just see what kind of player they will bring in to support Haaland. Because this dude is leaving because he's not having game time. So it's 81 million pound, which Atletico will have to pay 64 upfront and plus a 20 million add-on, 17 million pound add-on, which it would be 20 million euro. So it would be a record fee for Man City. A record sale for Man City, I think it would be a record fee for Atletico for buying a player too, right? So Atletico is working really quietly. I think people are just seeing Real Madrid. I think the La Liga will be really competitive next year because Barcelona just signed Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo is official Barcelona player. They didn't sign yet Williams because we don't know if Williams gonna go at Barcelona or he stay at Espanyol. That's what he said. He made his decision. He's not going to France or to Premier League. So we'll see what's gonna happen there. But Dani Olmo at Barcelona, Julian Alvarez at Atletico Madrid, Julian Alvarez and Gallagher. Those are really good high profile who can really improve the midfield and the attacking option for Atletico Madrid. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So hey, why are we talking with that? Man United talking. They keep talking, because you have their coach giving out excuses about the injury, and yeah, he's already started practicing the excuses. So that's who he's about to give during the season. Which will start on Saturday, because I think if he lose on Saturday, he's gonna bring another excuses, and of course some of their keeper Andre Onana just promised that I will take a lot of risk this season. I can tell you in advance. I already be prepared because it's going to be this season. So this season going to take a risk. Like he didn't take enough risk. So like let's just say even like he's gonna be fun for the Premier League striker, bro. He's gonna be fun. Take more risk. We will see. Last year they finished 8th, the worst in the Manchester United era since 1960. And he's gonna take more risk than what he was taking. So we will see. We will see what's gonna happen. Anyway, saying that, the other Manchester Kevin De Bruyne, just people are talking about, oh, the money in Saudi is a bad money, the human right, and he said, yo, every country has its own flaw. Say Kevin De Bruyne on human right in Saudi Arabia. Say every country in the world has its good and bad thing. Some people will give example of why you shouldn't go there, but you can also give them negative thing about Belgium or England. Everyone has less good point. You can also talk about the flaw that exists in the West as well. He's right. He's right. I mean, the human right in Saudi, they are there, and the West are there going to start war everywhere or selling people weapon to every country that want it. So like, hey, he's right. Every country have their issues. So like that, I'm with him with that. And of course, he's a Kevin De Bruyne. Like I'm pretty sure he's staying this year, but I think he's gonna leave next season. When Guardiola leave, all these players will leave. We all know that. So we'll see. Anyway, in the United States, our young kid lost the final against Mexico 2-1, the U20, the CONCACAF. So we can't even win that anymore. But hey, some of our boys are getting married. Brandon and Aronson, who is getting married after proposing to his girlfriend today. Yo, my boy, like, yo, we just playing. That was this come from a US men national team though, like our Instagram, and they share US player news. So this was from Antonia Keo. I don't know if he's a journalist or just he's a team member, but yeah, the boy is engaged, which is cool, right? Yo, he's only 23, but hey, they're building life. That's what you have to do. If you're doing good, do like Phil Foden at 24, you already have 3 kids. So hey, you have the money, build your family, build the legacy, do it. If you're broke, I mean, it's hard to marry right now, but hey, like if you can do it, do it. These boys are doing it. And then like US squad has already have some young player who get married, because Aaron looks set to stay at Leeds United this season and help them get promoted back to the Premier League. He spent last season on loan at the German Bundesliga with Union Berlin. So he get married, but he's gonna go back to his club trying to put them back in the Premier League. So there are other players in the US player that got married too. They say they are growing up right in front of our eyes. Gio Reyna also got engaged this summer, while Mark McKenzie got married. So hey, our player, they are not winning trophy, they are not winning game, but they're winning in life. They're getting married, they're getting ready. So we'll see what's gonna happen. I promise. Like Usman Dembele, since he got married, he been stable, right? Injury stopped, and he start playing better. He start doing more assists and stuff. So maybe this boy will do the same. They get married, and our national team will improve, because like when you have a wife, happy life. Like I think when you have a wife, at least that problem is gone. They will help you. So let's just hope our boys will do good. They will perform better, even though some of them are doing great. For example, Captain America today, he did really good against Barcelona. I know the first half he did 1 assist, 1 goal. The game was 2-1. I don't know how we finished it because I was focused on Chelsea game. But hey, it's a pre-season friendly games, but AC Milan look good. We will see what's gonna happen in the season. So anyway, guys, this video is being long. Let's just leave it right here. So hey, thank you for watching. Tomorrow we'll be here. We're gonna talk about some Olympic results, because like the United States will be playing against Brazil. The last game of Marta. You remember when Marta got the red card? He was crying. She was crying. I think she is the greatest player of a women's sport. She is the top scorer, top assist in Brazil. She revolutionized this football, and we just have to recognize the game because she's been really good throughout her career, and she's gonna be playing our last final for gold against the United States. United States beat Germany after extra time 1-0. Good game from the girl. So we will see. They are the one who bring us glory in the soccer industry in the United States here. So let's just be behind them and then we see what they're gonna do in the final against Brazil. So good luck to Marta, but not good luck because we want the gold medal too. So hey, let's go Team USA. Let's get that and then bring it home. And yeah, we will see what's gonna happen. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay humble. Life is short. Enjoy. So have a good one. Bye. Peace.